Hello and welcome to a new video. Um, Currently, I am on the Game for Chess server, and I thought I use a chance to kind of explain to you the new UI system, the user interface system. But before we do that, can we just appreciate the soundtrack and the location? It's really calm, really nice. Yeah. Anyways, okay, so let's get started. Okay, so first of all, when we start, after 3.0, after the patch updates, what's gonna happen is you'll realize quite fast that your game will look completely different from what you are used to. And today I like to kind of explain it a little bit or help you adjust to it in a better way, I guess. So, first of all, before we do anything else, if you go down here and click on Game Menu, or of course click Escape, it's literally the same thing. Then you'll see that you have a new settings bar, I guess. And the way it works is, first of all, you have this menu that you can also open with O, and you have those icons over here, which obviously every single one of them means something different. And if there is a red icon to it, that means that something new, something has changed on that thing, right? So you have also have like a star thing on the left row of it. So what that means is if you click on it, as you can see on the at the bottom, that if there are certain things that is like a bit more interesting to you, that you use really often, that you literally need, you know, what you can do is you can highlight them, sorry, put them into your favorites, and then you'll have them at the bottom right for you to quick access anytime you want. Yeah. So let me demonstrate that. Let's just put that, for example, let me put stigma skills or pet list or whatever, movement. And then as you can see, those things are here. So when I close this now, I can click on it straight away, and I'll have the menu or whatever I need straight away over here. Okay, so let me remove that again. That's the first change. The second change is if you go here at the bottom, you'll see that it's kind of splitted. So you have the character, information boxes. You have the content, which is like in-game content. You have the community tabs, basically. Then you have the support stuff, and you have the quick menu, which is related to game settings, game environment, and more like that, right? So in here, the most important one for you to just not be confused. Obviously, this is like closing the game, character creation, settings, HD, uh, exit HUD. I'm gonna get to that in a minute. The global auction market, Aion look, which is like the where you have all your skins and stuff, and then you have the Deva Pass. So as default, you can see that you'll have the menu, the Aeon shop, the clothing stuff, where you have your skins and stuff, and you have the Deva Pass over here anyways. So technically that would be a possibility to access it through here. But just in case, if you want to do it from this menu bar, you have that stuff over here as well. Okay, so I'm not going to click on character creation or exit because obviously that stuff is more or less obvious. So if you click on the Deva Pass, you are on the Deva Pass, then you can do whatever you do on your Deva Pass. Then you have the Aion look. That one looks like this now. So you have a much more, different options over here. You can, adjust stuff. This is like new, was added for hairstyle. So you can put in hairstyles in here, and then, depending on what you want to do, you can adjust to it. And then again, you have skins over here, and if you have the necessary items, then you're also able to change colors and adjust the skins as you want. Okay, so this is kind of easy, self-explanatory, not that hard, so that would be no issues, I guess. Then you have the shop in here, which obviously I'm not gonna open right now because there is some stuff on it which could be spoiled, and I don't want to do that. So I'm just gonna go continue with the next option, which is like settings. So the settings look like this now. As you can see, you can kind of similar than the old ones. Then you have graphical settings, a little bit more options, the sound settings, and the key mapping, where you can, adjust your keybinds as you like. You have same as always. You have the default button, and you have start and end. Okay. So after that, after figuring out the important stuff, I guess, um, I kind of like I'm just gonna click through it, I guess, but it's not really like you can explore most of it yourself. But you have the macros, then you have the memo pad as you remember, then you have the change channel option. If there's a channel available that you can change it, and this is the daily logging rewards if there is anything available, which currently there is not. And then we have the LFG, which is the group finder, where you can find groups for in-game stuff. You have your friend list. You have manage your own channel, which is like the chat channel, so you can create a new channel in here. Abyss ranking and ranking would be over here. So Abyss ranking is obviously, since it's a test server, it's not really working here, so it doesn't really matter, but you guys know what I'm talking about. Then you have the combat talent points, where you can come here and then you can collect the points, and according to whatever you can go ahead and collect that stuff. Then you have the Legion and the latest Legion changes, like my one over here. You have the coins, you have the quests, you have the crafting thing, as I mentioned in the recent stream, that you're able to craft a Padmarashka weapon box in the Legion. You just need the fragments, which all Legion members can collect and then donate into it, and then that works quite well. And then with the Kina, which is like, how much is that? 10 million, I guess. So you can go ahead. And then obviously you have that tab. Okay, so this is that. Then you have the Find Legion, which again is really self-explanatory. Then Alliance window, and in the end you have a leak window, right? So this is how basically it looks now. Then you have the quest window. The quest window looks like this now. So just for your convenience, if that icon is lighting up, you can instantly hand in the quest. If it doesn't appear, means you can't handle it. If that one appears, you can share the quest, and if that one appears, you can delete the quest, right? Then you have the work orders and the campaigns over here that you can do. Let's continue. Influence ratio. I don't think it's working on this server since it's a test server, but technically there should be a window that shows the ratio, which again, it's not a case here. Then you have the Morath book, where you can donate different kinds of items. So this is like whatever. You can come and you can put stuff in here, and level this up to, hey, you can see what it gives you. Then you have the world map, which is just a general map. Book of Legends, which is the latest version. That one should be the one that was added, I'm assuming. Labstrand was, I think, also added. But like, this is the new window for it. That's how it looks like. Not a lot have changed. Some have changed, but not everything has changed. And Relic Calculator basically looks the same, just a little bit different colors, as I'm assuming. And then you have the private store if you want to sell something, like whatever. You could come here and then you can start selling, but since I'm in Lapsaranta, I can't sell here right now anyways, so that's why I can't do that. Then you have the instance cure info, which is basically just tells you what entries you have, what dungeons you have, and everything else. And then you have, let me go to the interesting part, because those are the things that you're going to be using the most, I'm assuming. So the movement is like the motion cards. So over here you can, select which one you want to have, like the idle card, which one you have to in run, which one you're gonna have in jump, which one you want to have like rest, and which one is going to have in shop. So according to the idles over here, you can adjust accordingly and like just change the motion. So if for example, if I want this one, I click on it, then that shows me what it could be and which one will be changed, and when I click on it, this one would just go over here, and that would be the new one. But I always have an overview of all of them. I think it looks much better. Before it was a little bit scuffed, but this one is definitely not a bad thing. Mm, then let me continue with the pet list. I just, already showed you guys, but let me just show it again. So literally the same thing. Another thing that most of you, like a lot of you, have kind of not really discovered is the option down here, even though that exists already. But if you click on it, you'll see your pets over here. And what you also can do, if you click on it, like on this one, you can even call your pet from here, and then the next one. So it's like the storage pets, and it's just a little bit more convenient. If you didn't know, then that would be also a possibility. So sorry, bro, I have this cough. It's like it's literally telling me that it doesn't want to be gone. I have this forever, so I don't know. I'm just living with it, I guess. Okay, so here we have the stigma charts. It shows you how many event stigma charts you have, how many stigma charts you have. Then you have all your stigma thingies that you can put in. Nothing new, nothing much except this one. But I mean, you already saw that in the patch notes, I'm assuming. Then general skills is like, emotes and all of that. Everything that is basically new, that is, basically edit, whatever. You have your skills over here. You have the passive skill, you have the crafting, you have emote, and you have the action bar, right? Then inventory I've already opened here. This is already open, so we go to the next one. So this is like your new view, current view, because with the next patch, this view is going to be changed. So if you click, if you have an arena ranking, then you would click on here, and it will show you the ranking, and then you can select that one. You have your kills here, you have your abyss points here, and your current rank, you have it here. So this is what um, you can basically see, and here it shows you the highest rank you have ever achieved, which is like the abyss rank, right? And then you have the title over here. That was the title, and then it's similar to the other one that I just said. That it in here it says title, like which title you want to be like put in the favorites, you know, and active title and select title. So you can just come here and click on that one, and that's the one that is selected. You know. Okay. Wait. And then you can say clear title again, and you can go in this one and put it back in if you want. Okay. So last but not least, we have the profile, which is this one. So this is how it looks now. Let me get rid of this one. Let me get rid of this one. So this is how the character profile looks now. You have your cape if you need it. You have your weapons. You have all your gear pieces at the top, and then your accessories kind of in between. As you can see, and you have your power shards, your wings, your level, name, and everything, and all your points, including the combat talents. And this one is obviously the buff if you have +2 gear. Okay, so this is that. Um, I'm thinking what next would be account info is over here. It tells you how long your thingy is, your current Seals aura, and what benefits you're getting from that one. Yeah, so that is here. Now, the last thing that is changing, which is huge for Aion, um, well, one second before I go to that one, you can see the map has also changed. So this is how the map now looks like. you know, as you can see. So things behind me I'm not able to see. As if I move into it, then it appears on here. Um, this one is for flying. It tells you, you know, how much flight time you have, and the colored bar around it is basically your flight energy that you have. Then you have the sun. If you hold the mouse, it tells you the game server time and the local time, and the location where you are currently, and then what time it is. You can go and zoom a little bit out and zoom back a little bit in, and you can make it smaller and bigger, which is nice because in the initial version that option didn't exist. So I'm actually quite glad that we have that option already, because I think the whole thing looked a little bit too big. So I kind of like this small version. Then the last thing which I really would like to show you is that option over here, edit HUD. This is after many years and people asking for it, finally it appeared. So what that does is if you click on it, you have the possibility to move everything as you wish. It's a little bit sad that you can't remove the skill bar over here. Well, when I say skill bar, I mean the option bar. So that one is locked for me. So this one cannot be moved. Since this can be moved accordingly as I want, it doesn't really affect has an effect on it. So if I put it here, it would just stay here, for example. Yeah. So I can basically just keep that here. Now these are your buffs. I can just move it around to a location that is more convenient for me. I don't know. Let me just put it here, I guess. These are the debuffs. If I need them in the middle, then I can just put them there. And then here you have the quest indicator. Maybe I want the quest over here, which would make sense as well. And my health bar, maybe I would like it in the middle, whatever. That would also be a possibility. And this one is like my skill bar. Maybe I want my skills at the top button, you know, so I'm not distracted by whatever. So this is also a possibility now. I can also move, finally, I can also move the bar from this side. I don't know how to grab it though, because it should be, I think it's the size of my UI why I can't grab that one, because it's blue. So technically, if I make it bigger, so I'm assuming I'm able to move that one around. But that's fine. So far, it's okay, because at least you guys know that it is a possibility to move that. The chat is a little bit weird. I mean, I can kind of move the chat around as well. So, you know, you can redefine the whole thing as you wish. Now, what is interesting is the fact that you can have two presets. So I don't know if you want to do PvP preset, PvE preset, or if you want to do something totally different for different characters that you play, that you have like, I don't know, melee preset or a mage preset. So this is the UI how it looks like. So if I click on load, it will be give me a default version. So I could save that one what I have right now. So, and then it asks me you want to save the current settings, and let me just, you know, go for showing purposes, click on load. Now it's back to the original. So down here I can, you know, bring the size down, or, you know, make it as big as I want or whatever. So but now I can click on here load, and it gives me the option back. And for example, what I could do, I could have um, that over here now, and that over here now, and whatever, just like different. And I could save that one, and then according to what I'm playing, I can, you know, highlight that one. And now imagine if I'm about to do PvP, I could just go ahead and say, oh, let me load my PvP one, or I could say let me load my PvE one, for example, you know. So um sure, there is like, I'm assuming that most of you would like a bit more freedom in changing everything around, around, especially the stuff over here. I would love to have that like in the top corner or somewhere else. But for so far, it is a beginning, and it will be improved more over time. But I think it's a good start that we finally have that option over here, and you're kind of able to adjust your UI as you wish. And not even that, you can also at least save two presets from your UI, and, you know, and just like kind of play around with it as you like it. So I'm pretty excited to see what you guys come up with, what presets you guys come up with. So yeah, I guess that is everything to the UI topic. I hope that was helpful. I hope that was interesting. As you can hear my voice, I'm pretty sick, and I actually had more and more videos planned, but since my voice is not really playing with me right now or working with me right now, it's a bit hard. But I'll try. I'll definitely try to get you more information. But for now, thank you for watching. Talk to you guys soon. Bye.